Hi everyone, I'm Tim Schrick. I'm a German race driver. This is my friend Luke, who is also a race driver. And we want to test some special tires on some special cars today. You curious?
Very curious. Bilster Berg, ups and downs.
It's high elevation. Very, very nice racetrack. If you visit Germany, you have to come here. Let's go.
Let's do it.
Bilster Berg is a modern racetrack in northern Germany. Over a 4.2 kilometer stretch with 19 challenging curves, you can improve your skills and test the potential of your car and accessories. You don't find spectator stands here. It's all about driving, not watching.
What a day at Bilster Berg. So we came today to check out the new Nankang CR-S, which is a different new semi-slick besides the AR-1. And we have checked with 3 cars, with a front engine, with a mid engine, with a rear engine car. Front engine was the MH2 GTR Manhart, which base is obviously the M2 BMW, the G87. Mm-hmm. The 997.2 GT3 RS, 3.8 Metzger heaven.
All manual.
All manual. Oh. And the Friseusengetriebe,
PDK.
Cayman
GTS.
GTS 4-cylinder.
2.5, sorry.
718 2.5.
2.5 PDK.
Yes, PDK.
The Porsche Cayman, with its 4-cylinder engine, is a quite underrated car. Let's see how it performs on track.
Good morning, Bilster Berg.
Good morning. So now we have the lightweight 4-cylinder GTS Cayman with us.
Okay.
Equipped with AR-1. Nankang.
Nankang AR-1, right.
AR-1. We go to manual.
Yes.
We have already switched off the anti-killing device.
No ASP.
So
no.
This is actually the 4-cylinder GTS Cayman, which I definitely like because it's a very light engine. Mm-hmm. It's a perfect mid-engine car.
And now the car sits on Nankang AR-1s. It's a semi-slick, yeah, but it's on the market now for, don't get me wrong, at least 5 years, 5, 6, 7 years.
So
what do you feel?
Very nice initial grip for a complete cold tire.
That's it, ice-cold tire, right?
Ice-cold tire.
Yeah.
Feels very responsive already.
1.6 bars.
On cold, yes.
I don't know how much.
Okay.
Give them some time. Give them some time, right?
Sliding makes them hot.
Yeah.
But it's very high grip level already.
They don't need time to warm up a lot.
Yes. But actually the car feels quite good.
Yeah.
So you have in this high-speed corner, which is like 130 kilometers per hour, if you give it a little bit of steering and a little bit lift off, it rotates.
It rotates, yeah.
So it's very neutral.
I would say at the moment it's even very, yeah.
So the rear tires are coming now.
Yeah, they need a while. Car is oversteering-ish at the moment, right? Yeah.
Yeah, but it's you can feel it very good. So it's saying hello. It's not like initial. See, you have lots of time to react.
Let's check the tire pressures for a second now, as you gave them 2 laps.
And then you can have a try also.
Yes, more than happy. If you, yeah, I know these faces.
I know some faces there.
Changing seats for better objectivity.
Put it in D and M. What do we have? We have, if someone is interested, you left at 1.6 bar cold pressure. All 4 tires, which is an awesome sign, have been at 1.9 bars.
Perfect.
You know?
That's what I felt. I felt this it feels kind of ready, and
Yeah.
1.9 to 2 bars is the goal pressure.
Yeah, yeah.
And for that, and this is what when I try to make my own suspension shit on the race cars, I try to have it like this, that all 4 tires
Yeah.
have the same
That's the point.
wear and the same temperature.
Don't worry. I don't know if you're a good passenger. Okay, it's tail happy.
It's tail happy, but you have plenty of time. It's so nice.
That's
because
the point, yeah.
It says hello first,
Yeah.
and then it starts sliding. It's very nice. But you were right that the springs could be a little bit
It's-
harder for the
Yeah, right. That's the point. Woo! It's funny when someone misses this corner here.
Last time I drove here on the passenger seat was with Walter Roll.
Okay.
So
What an honor, right?
don't mess up.
What an honor. You mean don't turn and lift at the point here on top. I just say, it feels, I mean, we took a stock GTS now. We don't have any, you feel it? Yeah. We don't have any special treatments on like camber or cast or whatever.
It's stock, yes.
And it feels very good with the AR-1. Handleable, really nice,
Handleable, yes.
very soft, smooth.
I think so.
It stays a bit tail happy.
Yes. It was it from the beginning.
Yeah.
So with cold tire to
Didn't-
hot tire, there's no
Didn't change, right?
there's no
Yeah.
change of.
Oh, you know what it is? We need to lift up the spoiler.
Oh, now it's better.
Ah!
Actually, it's good.
It's good. It's very, very good.
But it's a typical mid-engine car,
Yeah.
and it's not on the safe side like other cars.
Whoop.
So you have a little bit of neutrality in the car.
Yeah.
This is what I like. Okay.
I think we're done, right? I'm happy. We started on the Cayman GTS with the AR-1 in the morning. Then we switched over. Both of us were driving. Tim was driving, I was driving. So you have the back-to-back comparison on the same track, right?
That you can be sure that nobody lies.
Right. We had a couple of passengers with us who confirmed things to get different opinions,
Yes.
right? It's also often numbers is one thing, but like you said, confidence and feeling, or let's say what you like more, right?
Yes,
Yeah?
yes,
Okay.
yes.
Anyhow, that was the Cayman. Then we had the Manhart starting on a Cup 2R.
Yeah.
Basically the holy grail of performance tires at the
Yes.
moment, I think, right? Cup 2R, morning session on the Manhart.
The Manhart MH2 GTR is challenging for tires on a racetrack due to its relatively high weight and its enormous power.
So this is the Manhart MH2 GTR. So it's a
G87.
G87 M2 base, and they gave him 700 horses,
Ooh.
and they gave him KW
KW suspension. Right?
suspension, and yes, and now we have a Cup 2R on it, Michelin.
Cup 2R, super heavy car. They adjusted it to 1.8 bars.
Cold, yes.
So let's give the tires a bit of time.
Oh. You see that the limit on the Cup 2R is very narrow.
But especially when you just walk them up, right, and you ask them to run a marathon.
Hey,
2 minutes away, go.
go! Oh, it's very snappy. It's very snappy,
Yeah.
but it's lots of grip.
I feel
Yes,
lost.
me too.
Holy moly.
Okay, let's give it a try with the check of the tire pressure.
Again, changing places and adjusting tire pressure for best results on track.
We just double checked the tire pressures, 225 all around on a Cup 2R.
Yes, it's fine.
Which you just woke up, right?
Yes, I think it feels good that the car has a little bit of movement, roll, but not much for that kind of grippy tire.
Yeah, you could bring it to an oversteer if you want to.
Yeah, but not very easy. If you accelerate out of the corner, the feeling for the rear axle is also quite good, actually, I think.
You can gain traction. You need to drive with the car.
Yes.
Don't drive like you would drive a car. Drive the car like the modern cars ask you to. They got basically too much power for this small track.
Yes, of course.
That's why I'm short shifting all the time.
Yes.
I don't need the power up.
No, you don't need it. It's unbelievable. Rocket ship.
It's Autobahn bombers, right?
Yes.
This is, should we say it or not, a bit of compressed Nordschleife, but there's a lot of ups and downs, crazy ups and downs. You know, at Mausefall is what, 25 meters or whatever, or even...
car falling down, and then you go full throttle into two waves where the car comes easily. When the car is heavier, like the M2, is that you touch the bump stops.
Damper, bam.
And then you had big difference in the behavior of the car, because the softer construction of the Cup 2 Michelin, the car was moving a lot like this. So
on a sidewalk. And then we moved over to the 997 GT3 RS, which had a Cup 2 on it.
The Porsche 997.2 GT3 RS seems to be just made for the racetrack. Let's see how it performs here on Bilster Berg.
Initially, it feels a little bit more complicated than the Cayman.
Okay.
The Cayman is instant play, and here you have a little bit more respect, because it feels like more car. And you feel the engine in the rear. It's really, you can feel it. But initially the grip also is very, it's not like you feel like there's no grip because it's a cold tire. That's nice. Very good feeling. So it's a little bit understeer behavior.
But it's good to have it understeering, right?
Yes.
Because this is an old school car, right?
Yeah. And you have plenty of reserve grip in the rear. Plenty.
Silence. Little tire check.
Yes.
Same car, another pilot. Let's hear his opinion.
Funny that I have the same kind of relaxedness like when I was passenger of Walter Röhrl. It was an equal feeling. It's so nice. Thank you. So nice.
You don't have it very often that you drive here, right?
No.
As a passenger
No.
in, let's say, quick. Right?
Never.
This setup is definitely for being 100% safe,
Yeah.
but always the limit of this car is your front axle.
Yeah,
And
but
it
if
will
you
not overtake you at 200 with the rears.
if it comes, it's not kindergarten to get it back.
No. Lunch break, we switched all the cars
To CRS.
just to CRS. There is no CRS, RRR, whatever. And in the afternoon, everything was on CRS.
So again, GTS 718 with the CRS with a new tire from Nankang.
Yeah, quick or heavy cars are a bit a challenge for the AR-1. That's why the CRS is a great addition to the market.
Still
Give
feel the
them some
tickers.
time. Give them some time. We're
Yes.
just waking them up.
Yeah, you just feel the stickers on it.
But honestly,
It's
the car
heavy.
wakes up immediately.
It
The
was
tire.
directly having some grip. You just in the beginning where you said give him more time, you were just feeling the stickers on the tires. Boop, 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 boop.
Yeah, sure.
So now it's gone, and the grip. Initially, the grip was also very fantastic, but also the grip is not going off instantly. So it's also saying, "Hey, now we come to the end," and then it starts to turn its tail. So it's a good feeling. It also has a very neutral-ish behavior. So you lift a little bit, give it a little more steering, and then it starts to turn in a little bit. It's interesting. All fours. Oh, it's very controllable. It's very nice. Very nice. Look at that. It's really cool.
And it never tries to kill you.
No, it's like it's more playful than before.
Okay,
It's cool.
Probably we got the point that the AR-1, just let it cool down a tiny little bit.
Yes.
Let me check the pressures. That the AR-1, look at that.
Sorry.
It seems to, I don't know. It's amazing that it transformed the complete car, right?
It feels like more grip and easier limit feeling. Is this cool? Huh?
You go so quickly into this corner.
Yeah.
For me, it feels like
You don't have to sort it out that much like
I
before.
Keep it more
Yeah.
traditional.
Yeah.
What? It was sliding.
It's so nice. It's really nice.
Controllable.
You can carry much more speed and have more confidence.
Feels really solid. More confidence, really great performance, nice steering, nice brake feeling.
It was much more stable, and you were able to carry the speed in the entry because you know, okay, this is gonna work out. So you had a good connection to the car, and it was easy to predict what the car is doing next. And of course, the heavier a car is, the more complicated it gets
is,
when you
yeah,
go to
yeah,
the limit, of course.
Absolutely.
And this was also the same, but on every car this tire was working so good. And yeah, we were around 1.5 seconds faster with the Cayman and with the Manhart.
I never expected that, to be honest. We got the by far heaviest car of today.
So it makes more stiff. It feels more stiff here with the cold tire than the Michelin.
Yeah.
Yeah. The car feels a little lighter. It's less lazy feeling.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, we're working with the same tire pressures. That's
Yes.
the trick on the whole discussion. Yes. GTS, you're already 0.5 seconds quicker on your second lap. Don't cook the tires. Just saying.
I just let it roll a little bit with a
1
little
second
push.
quicker. Oh, that was early braking. Wow.
Yes, I just want to don't want to overcook it. Don't want to overcook it.
Keep it smooth, keep it smooth. Probably.
Very nice feeling. Very nice feeling. So you can,
0.2 seconds again.
yeah, you can feel the car much more better, and that's it. It's really, it's the
And
same like in the
It's really quick.
the same like in the Cayman. So the car feels a little bit lighter, a little bit less lazy, and gives a good feedback.
It's the stiff style tire wall
Yeah.
of the Nankangs compared to the Michelin we had in the morning,
Yes.
which definitely fits better on this car.
Of course, it is.
It's very interesting what happens here. I mean, we have
Yeah.
the Cayman. Well, we can say the CR-S was definitely the better tire for the Cayman compared to the AR-1
Yeah.
for today's condition. I mean, that's what we can say, right?
Yes, and it's the same with this car.
This tire handles so much
Yes.
better the load, the heaviness, especially on this
But
track.
it's
right?
more predictable for the entry speed of the corner, like also in the Cayman. So it's really, yeah, it's a different story on both cars.
Very nice turn in. Zero feeling on the front axle, but that's not the tire. That's the all-electric power steering of the.
Shut up, shut up.
Okay. I'm a professional. I know what I'm doing.
Just leave me alone. It feels like a lighter car, isn't it?
Yeah. More controllable.
More controllable.
Nice body movement somehow from the tires, stiffer tires. We're
And-
working with the same pressures here.
Yeah.
So.
Nice and smooth. Nice and smooth.
I have to say the cars are quick. I'm just not a too big fan of the new BMWs.
No, me neither.
From a driver perspective,
Yes.
looks, etc. I don't want to comment. But this setup now,
More reactive but also more predictable.
it's
yeah.
you now have a setup which you would say is the setup which you, let's say, expect from BMW when you buy a performance car.
Yes.
You can put it into the sideways mode easily, but it's not too under. It's a tiny little bit understeery, tiny little bit at the limit, but it's in full balance.
Yes.
And on the tank, the Manhart M2, it's not Manhart's failure, it's a great car, but it's super heavy. The CR-S again gets my vote because it handles that 2 tons of car weight with 2 guys in a full gas tank.
Yeah, it's 2 tons there.
2 times better than the pretty soft Cup 2Rs, which is great in the cornering,
Yes.
which is great on the brake. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong, it's a great tire, but it doesn't give you that whole package which you want to have.
And of course, we were driving without any
ESP off, yeah.
ESP off.
Yeah.
We were searching for the whole limit, and we are speaking of the behavior of the car at limits,
Right.
not in the range of inside of ESP and a little bit having a look. So we gave it a real hit in the.
I hope and I think, because today in the afternoon was a hot day, and I think that's a big argument as well as a hot topic, is the topic. AR1s tend, my experience, not official marketing or whatever, tend to be for lighter cars or for less horsepower cars. They tend to start to slide a bit, to overheat. It feels like they're overheating. Think of the Manhart in the afternoon. We did a couple of laps with a passenger seat. So it's a heavy car on a tire, and the CR-S didn't start to slide, and it was 25 degrees today afternoon. On the Manhart, it covered a topic which is weight. So let's say, I'm not a technical guy, but well, it feels like a stiffer sidewall from the Nankang, which covered the heavy weight on the Manhart better, right? It handled it better. On the 997, for whatever reason, the CR-S tended to less understeer than the normal Cup 2 Michelin. And I mean, we tried every range of air pressures from 1.6 to up to 2.6, all in to get the car to feeling like, okay, the tire feels soft, let's add a bit more pressure, let's drive it hot, etc. The CR-S somehow, thank you guys, whoever built them, right? It works.
And it was performing in the third lap before correction of the tire pressure. It was really amazing.
You get it into the peak and yeah.
So instant grip still very nice, because you already have the feeling of going quite fast for the first lap. So massive grip after one lap, it's amazing. Whoa. Massive grip. It's so massive grip. You felt it like boom, 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 like a car with soft slick tires on. So it has more initial speed everywhere.
That's it. Even on this car, it's the better tire for the first shot, right?
Of course. You feel the grip. I almost gave full throttle in second gear, and it
doesn't slide, right?
Really sticky. Look at this.
Yeah.
2 seconds.
8 seconds already ahead of the best time of this car. Holy moly. 3 seconds.
Quiet, Luke, quiet. 4 seconds.
Over 1:55, that's the quickest time of this car ever, with a passenger. I know the owner, he never drove a 1:55.
Alter!
84, with a passenger, a gas tank 3/4.
That's fast.
Nankang CR-S, out of the box.
That's
Without adjusting
fast.
the tire pressures, 1.8 cold, 2.0 rear cold. This is at 25 degrees Celsius, hot warm day. We had a bit of tire pressure in the rear at 2.6, a bit down. The tires on the front were a bit hot now after your, what was it, 3 or 4 laps? How many laps did you do?
I can't remember.
The CR-S, right?
It gives you so much confidence, it's really good.
Look at this.
In opposite to you, I keep calm. I don't make any comments like, shh, don't overcook it. Shh,
Drives you crazy, right? Drives you crazy. Even now with the reduced tire pressures, the CR-S for this 997, my feeling is less understeer. We reduced the pressures from the rear as well.
Yes.
I have a controllable understeer.
Yes.
But the Cup 2, for whatever reason today morning, didn't want to turn it
No,
on the limits. I mean,
No.
sure it turns in on the parking lot.
no, but
yeah.
we are definitely a significant lap time difference.
It just works.
Yes.
It's, I don't know if that's the new Porsche tire, but even on the Manhart M2 you had a big
Yes.
difference, right?
And also the
this-
Cayman, yeah.
On this one, you don't feel, or do you feel the stiffer sidewall on the 997 so much like on the M2 from Manhart?
No,
Not so much,
no.
right?
But
Probably
in this
because
car,
it's a lighter car.
in this car, gives you just more prediction somehow.
Love it.
It's great. It's really great. We're a full 2 seconds faster with the 997 GT3. I did not expect that the CR-S gave every single car a better limit feeling, better prediction, and better lap time.
Yeah. Lesson learned for everyone who
Yeah.
watches this video is honestly, never say tire A is wrong, tire B is right, tire C is good or not. It depends on the car, on the track, on the temperatures. And then I think my feeling is the CR-S will get to that, let's say, famousness, that it will fit many cars. It's gonna be probably a good tire for most of the cars, where the AR-1 was perhaps sometimes overheating because too much horsepower, too much weight.
Yeah.
Like the AR-1, it's a good tire. But you can't never say, just buy this tire, it's the best tire. Do you have a front-wheel driven Megane? Do you have a Porsche with 700 horsepower because it's a GT3 RS? Do you drive a 2-ton AMG?
Yes.
You need to decide, or it depends.
You have to play
Grand
with
Prix
it.
track, Bilster Berg,
And you have to
Nordschleife.
compare. So it was much more,
Great day, honestly. Yeah.
much more interesting than I thought in the beginning. I said, okay, well, let's do this and da, da, da. But
Three cars,
Yes.
6 tires,
yeah,
8 hours of track time.
yeah.
Thank
Not
you very
bad.
much. Yeah, I'm done.
I'm getting old.
Okay. I think let's go for a drink.
Yes, I am. Next week, forget it.
Anyhow, thank you very much.